Hi, welcome to another edition of Jame's Jam. I'm Jame. This is my jam, and today is one of my book-related videos, my book Thursday or book every other Thursday. And I was just going to go over some new books that I got and what I've been reading, what I'm going to be reading, things like that. I finished up the series by Hannah Kaner. I had read, I don't know if I had finished it for sure the last time I did the video. I read, it was God Killers, and then Sunbringers, and then Faithbreaker. But I finished that trilogy. It was really good. I really liked it. Yeah, just some really, really good books. I would definitely recommend it. Easy reads. I just gotten done reading some John Gwynne books, and this was like the perfect book to get into after that series, but I'm itching to get back into some John Gwynne books. So I wanted to start reading some books by James Islington. He's got a trilogy that I have that I was going to start, but now I feel like it's been so long since I've read John Gwynne that I want to read some more of his, and I still have Robin Hobb to get back to. It's some good problems to have. I also finished The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. I really, really enjoyed this. It was just a quick, easy, fun read. This does take place in kind of like it is the same area as The Spell Shop. And I was kind of hoping that it would be taking place along with like The Spell Shop, and that they'd be really tied together, because this is the story. If you read The Spell Shop, there's a sentient plant that was made by somebody who wasn't supposed to be practicing magic, and they did it because they were lonely. And so the Spell Shop owner has the plant, and then this is the story of the person who made the plant, and what subsequently happened with them. And it was a really good book, and I'm hoping there's another one in this, because at they left it so that it seems like it could be possible that there could be another one. I'm hoping there is. I've never heard that there's going to be, but I would really like it. And just look at this copy. It's just so pretty. I don't think I have a signed one of this one. I've been trying to be better now about trying to get some signed ones, but no, this one isn't. But look at that. I mean, how do you not want to just read the book anyways? So I finished that book up, and right now I am reading, something that I actually bought 2 copies of by mistake. I do that every once in a while. I am reading Glorious Rivals. And this is another book in the Inheritance Games series. The Greatest Game? Is that what it's called? So there was the Inheritance Games, which were the Inheritance Games, the Inheritance Legacy, or the Hawthorne Legacy, the Final Gambit, the Brothers Hawthorne. Then I read The Grandest Game, and now this is Glorious Rivals. And then this is supposed to be a trilogy that there is supposed to be The Gilded Blade coming next. It also talks about there being Games Untold, and the same backward as forward. But I'm not sure what those are. They maybe are short stories. It seems like Games Untold I read, but I'd have to look that up. But yeah, it's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. These are nice young adult books. I really enjoyed them. Again, really easy reads, really interesting, and I've enjoyed my time reading them. So I'm reading this now. And then when I'm done, I kind of want to read Quicksilver, because everybody's been reading that, and it's a standalone. I really want to get back into John Gwynne. I really want to start that Islington series, but I also want to read The Will of the Many, because I know the sequel's coming out, I believe, in November. So that's what I've been reading. I won't know what book I'm going to pick up after that one until I get there. One other book, though, that I do have to start reading is this book, The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. And me and Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture are going to do a group read on this one, and then do a live like we did the last time. We did a live with When Women Ran Fifth Avenue, and then Dawn recommended this book. It is fiction, The Only Woman in the Room, but it is about Hedy Lamarr, and well, let's just see here. She possessed a stunning beauty that almost certainly saved her from rising Nazi party and led to marriage with an Austrian arms dealer. She also possessed a stunning mind. Underestimated, she overheard the Third Reich's plans while at her husband's side, understanding more than anyone would guess. She devised a plan to flee in disguise from their castle, and the whirlwind escape landed her in Hollywood. She became Hedy Lamarr's screen star. But she kept a secret more shocking than her heritage or her marriage. She was a scientist, and she knew a few secrets about the enemy. She had an idea that might help the country fight the Nazis if anyone would listen to her. A powerful novel based on an incredible true story of the glamour icon and scientist whose groundbreaking invention revolutionized modern communication. The Only Woman in the Room is a masterpiece. And my understanding is that she had something to do with the internet. And so I'm looking forward to reading it. It's a novel. It's not, but it's based on a true story. So I'm looking forward to that. And I just recently got this. It's just a used copy, but I got it. It's good for what I need it for, and gonna read that. Then into my haul, I got Athereian Dreaming by Ava Reed. Just because you love her doesn't mean you can save her. Look at the edge pages. I mean, anything that has books, I'm gonna go for it. I like this. This is just like old books used to have in it, the end pages. Let's see. The cover is beautiful as well. Nothing on the back. And this is the second book in a series. The first one is A Study in Drowning, and then Athereian Dreaming. So I have the first one, haven't read it yet, but now I got the second one because I love when there's more than one book about people. So I picked that one up. Then I also, Mick bought me this one. We went to the bookstore, and this is the other one that I kind of want to pick up. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I have a set of books by V.E. Schwab I have not read yet, but I want to, and I hear good things about her all the time. 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangling like roots. One grows high, one grows deep, and one grows wild, and all of them grow teeth. And this was a Barnes & Noble copy that had, I think all the first runs were like this, but they were all signed. So, that's the page, front side. But I keep hearing so many good things about this book that maybe this is the next book I'll read. It's quite a chunker. But I mean, so are the Gwen books. I'm sitting here looking right next to the other Gwen series, like, you know, I kind of want to pick these up too. Oh, so many books I want to read in so little time. And then I got my first set of fairyloot books. Instead I get the adult and the young adult fantasy. I don't get the box full of goodies anymore. And I don't mind. Oh my gosh. Every time I think they can't outdo themselves, they do. Death is a Sentence. A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. Just look at this book. Okay? Look at the edges. Just look at them. And there's the back. It's like cracked. So then, let's just look at the dust jacket. It is reversible. A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. Did I say that? So there's the dust jacket. Look at the book. The end pages. They're gilded as well. Let's see if the back is the same. Nope, it's different. And then it's even got the built-in, so to speak, bookmark. It's got a letter to every a letter to the readers, and then it's digitally signed. So there's that one. And then The Nightblood Prince by Molly Chang was the other book. Look at the end pages again. Just so beautiful. Here's the back. Side, and it says, a fate spun by the stars, a curse disguised as a prophecy, two dangerous princes vying for her heart. And then here's these books. Here's the dust jacket. The opposite side, obviously. Then the book. Here's the front. Then the end pages. And again, the like gilding. Oh, cracks. Then this one is signed by the author. So, I mean, just, oh, the books are so beautiful. I pre-ordered a couple other, like these books I don't know anything about. I don't know what they're about. I will at some point read them. They're just so pretty. But I pre-ordered a couple that are going to be coming out that I'm excited about. And just even these, though, I mean, like, every time I think that they can't make one as pretty as the last one, they do. So, yeah, I think they're gorgeous. Man, I just don't know what I'm going to read next. Maybe I'll read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, because I think that's a standalone. And then maybe John Gwynne, and then The Will of the Many. I'm not sure. What have you guys been reading? Anything I'm missing? I've been, Sahar, Sahar Tahir. I've been hearing really good things about some of her books. That's it, that I've been wanting to look into too, but I'm trying so hard to be good and not keep just buying everything, because I have so many books to read now. I think I'm knocking them out too. I've read more these past 2 years than I've read in years, but there's just so many books, and I just don't, I mean, between working full-time, working part-time, doing YouTube part-time, quilting, and I've been making purses lately. There's just not enough time in the day. But that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really interested to hear what you've been reading, or if there's anything out there that I haven't been hearing about or reading that maybe I should. Or maybe you shouldn't tell me that. Just tell me what you're reading. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do put out videos every other Thursday in regards to books and book hauls, things I've been reading, things like that. On Mondays, I put out a bag swap where I switch from one bag to the next bag and switch out my small leather goods. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, I do handbag and both luxury and contemporary related handbag related item videos. I also talk a little bit about ready to wear, jewelry, shoes, things like that. You can find me over on Instagram. I'm there as well at James Jam. It's just JAME_S_Jam. And until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.